I believe the album is dead, absolutely, which sounds counterintuitive to the message. We still think it's an effective form of communication. In our case, it's helping change the perception of the band's artistic legacy. Is this as good an album as something he made 20 years ago? Great. But that being said, no, there's no way the album's ever going to reclaim its place in the culture. Look at where we are right now with technology. Imagine where it's going to be in 5 years. I mean, you're getting to the point where you can Skype with somebody on your phone. I mean, can you imagine? We're going to have such a different set of relationships with one another. The idea that we're going to sit somewhere for 60 minutes and listen to a record is like, forget about it. Now, maybe we'll do it if it has a visual component, but that's very hard to manifest, you know, resource-wise. And even then, I don't know, if you had a 60-minute album with video, would you watch it all the way through more than once? I really doubt it. I love videos, but the point is they're just not effective right now. My manager Pete's over there all the time. We have these conversations where he says, oh, so-and-so wants this, and I say, yeah, but it doesn't sell records anymore. I'm an artist who obviously hasn't been squarely focused on selling records, or I would have kept the same music. I would have been a little easier to get along with. But that being said, rock and roll needs to be effective, and when it stops being effective, an artist like ourselves needs to figure out new ways to break down the barriers. The music video is not as an effective form of communication as it was, say, 20 years ago. Is it the technology? Is it the fact that everybody has access to really good HD cameras now? Is it that the major labels don't have the budgets to make the big budget videos anymore? Are we out of video ideas? Why are most celebrated videos over the last 5 years really basically just gimmicks, as opposed to substantive things that are worth repeating? They're more like cultural curiosities, like, oh, look, they're running on the treadmill, you know? So my point is, as a rock and roll musician, my job is to be effective at what I do, and I would love to make videos again. I have a good history with videos. But at the same time, the system as it existed was, well, if you don't have a single, we're not going to play it. And then, so then if you're not getting radio play, then you make the expensive video, and then the systems that play videos don't play them. So why are we spending all that money when maybe we should be spending it on something else, like getting a big mouse head or, you know, something more fun, you know? That's the way we look at it. I always thought it was kind of funny. You know, it's like wrestling guys can kind of wink their way out of being a bad guy. Well, you know, I've been willing to play a bad guy just because I think it's funny. It's certainly funnier than being a good guy.